Hey guys, Seth here from Dark Waters Fly Shop. This is going to be a different type of video for you today. Hope that you enjoy it. It's going to be pertaining to issues surrounding conservation, exposure of fishing locations, and something that happened to me just the other day while I was on the river. So yesterday I took two clients out, a man and a woman. We came out here, we had a great time, hooked some really big fish, had a ball. I mean, it was just absolute blast. We're out here in fall colors, everything's gorgeous. We were just having a great day. And then I came back to my vehicle and I found there was a Ziploc bag in between my windshield wiper and the windshield with a note on the inside. This is what it read. Seth Waters, you don't know me, but you are being watched. It would certainly be in your best interest to remove all content that you have put up on the internet relating to, and then he names the area of water, especially the area that we're on here. And he refers to this area. You are ignorantly blanking over, and I'm not going to read the expletives, blanking over every other local fisherman who loves this river as well as yourself. When you name and show exactly where you are catching fish to the whole blanking world, see what you put online, and there are many, many people who will come and take your fish and drastically deplete this precious resource. If you want to look like a big man and massage your ego by putting up videos and pics of you catching fish, then do it discreetly. Don't reveal the place. You have been warned. Alright, so I'm going to make this video as concise as I possibly can because there's a lot to go over. I'm going to divide this subject into 4 parts. 1, the issue of conservation and exposure of a fishing area as a fishing guide and a fly shop owner. 2, the accusation that's being made. 3, my defense. And 4, an open invitation for dialogue on the subject. Alright guys, so for the first point, to talk about the issue, valid concern, overexposure of an area in a geographic location, extremely valid point. So to give credit to the person's concern, absolutely, you should absolutely be concerned about overexposing places. When you have delicate fisheries, when you have places that have a reasonable population of fish that are coming in, you absolutely don't want to overpressure those fish. And by overexposing a location, absolutely, I agree with you 100%. All right, so for the second point, for the second subject, the accusation. The letter specifically said that I am naming and disclosing locations. I'd just like to set the record straight. I'm not naming locations. You can go to any post that I've ever put up and see that I have not once named a location. With exception to one time in my life on a social media forum, I did name a river in Iron County, at which point I did take it down at the request of a few other local anglers out of respect for their concerns. That was a few years ago, and I received the critique, I took it to heart, and it never happened again. I think part of the statement came from the fact that this angler knew the spot from the pictures that I was posting about where I was fishing. And this is where I'll move to my next part, my defense. Just because you know where these pictures are being taken doesn't mean that everybody else does. There are a few times that I post pictures where there might be a recognizable landmark, but it's only recognizable if you already know the spot. If you know the place, then of course you're gonna know that I'm fishing because you've been there before, at which point I'm not really teaching anybody anything new. All right, guys, so the last part of this video, what I want to do is I want to extend an invitation. We've been out here, we've had a great day fishing. I told you about my unfortunate experience yesterday, but this is my invitation. If you need to remain anonymous and you can't tell me who you are, that's fine. Email me, 906waters@gmail.com. Let me know your issues. Let's discuss this like mature people. If you're watching this YouTube video and you have thoughts on the subject, leave it in the comments. I want to know. I don't think that I do everything perfectly, but I do have convictions that I've been standing by for quite a while, and I talk to a lot of different people, a lot of different guides all over the states, and I've kind of just landed on my convictions. So I'm not disclosing locations. I'm not telling people where we're catching fish. If by some of the video you can see where I'm fishing and you know where it is, that's fine, but that doesn't mean I'm disclosing anything. That just means that you've been there too. So this is what I want to do. If you've got any issues, if you've got any concerns, if you've got any compliments or anything that you feel like adding to this conversation, go ahead and throw it in the comments. I'm willing to have any kind of mature discussion on the subject. As far as the warning, you've been warned. You didn't really warn me about anything. I mean, you told me about the threat that there is to overpopulating a river system, and I agree with you. So I'm part of the cause to keep it from happening. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Again, if you got anything that you care to share, leave it in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.